Welcome back, folks. We're at the Tabatinga Secondary School here on the outskirts of Lethem. This area is called Tabatinga. It's a beautiful, beautiful area. So many places in the heart of the Rupununi, Lethem. It's like so many places. We're here in Tabatinga, and I have perhaps been in Lethem about 4 times in the last year and a half, the last 2 years. And I always stop to check in on this school to see its progress. It's delayed. It's delayed. I think there's a new deadline for April of 2026, and it's not going to meet that deadline. It is not going to meet that deadline. It is far from finish. Very far from finish. All you have is walls up, basically. There is no roofing. There are a couple guys on site here, I would argue about 4, working on the project right now. And I think I saw there's a contractor called Q&A Contracting that is responsible for this school. We're in one of the classrooms. That may be the dorm that may be the teacher's quarters on that side. I'm not too certain as yet. I want to be certain, but that looks like, from what we've been told, that may be the teacher's quarters on that side. But we're just taking a walk around here so you guys can see what is happening. And then if I forget, you're going to remind me. Let me say it now. I've already been to MP Secondary School. I'm now at Tabatinga Secondary School. The building is far from finished. But even in this stage, right, as MP Fernandes was remarking to me earlier, looking at some of I'm on the 2nd floor. Notice there's no flooring in here, no roof. No floor and no roof. And I'm on the 2nd floor. As I was saying, as MP Fernandes remarked to me earlier, that these buildings are of far superior quality. Again, I qualify by saying I'm not an engineer. This isn't my forte. I'm a humble member of Parliament trying to fulfill my mandate. No flooring, no roofing here. And I'm going to go on the other side of the building and check as well. The quality of the building, the concrete work, looks solid here. Again, no floor in here, no roofing, no floor and no roof in there. I have no doubt, when you look at Hosororo Secondary School, where we looked at, what we looked at last week, they can say that is steel and whatever else. Steel and whatever else happening. They got sheetrock and concrete board. But this work here, even in the state this school is in, let me take this step down, seems to be of far superior quality than the Hosororo Secondary School in particular, that is costing $2.6 billion in the original contract. And we know the contract was since terminated from the original contract. It's gone to a new contract. We don't have those additional costs yet, so it might well be over $3 billion. This school here is close to $300 million. It's close to $300 million. But this has its own problem. It is badly delayed. Folks, you can only know what is happening if you come on the ground. Facebook is good. Social media is good. It's going to help to amplify what we're saying. But you can't stay on Facebook and do this work. You can't stay on social media and do this work. This is the Tabatinga Secondary School. The last time I was here We just took photographs from the outside, but today I wanted to come in and to see what is happening here for myself. Wanted to come in. Just panning around so you can see some of the buildings. You're going to see some more shots. So let me take you on the other side now. Let me take you on the other side. I just took you on that side. We went upstairs and downstairs. We saw the floor in there. This is the other side of the building now. First classroom. You can judge for yourself. I'll stay downstairs because same story here. No flooring, no roof. As I said, this is about my 4th visit, checking on this school, coming into Lethem, in person, on the ground here. This is what we call boots on the ground. Second classroom, upstairs, no flooring, no roof. And then we're on the ground floor. I'm accompanied by MP Juretha Fernandes. She's standing there. Another classroom. Same thing here, no flooring, no roof. There is another wing, and I have no doubt this situation perpetuates itself here. And that's what's happening at the back there. Take you to the other classroom. Again, this is the Tabatinga Secondary School, and this school, close to 2.5 years I've been checking in on this school. Coming into Lethem and checking in on this school. Next classroom. Third classroom. This is the state of the building. And this seems as though this is the same state of affairs as in the other classroom. Back out of this one. Final classrooms in this second building. On this side. Same thing obtains here. Again, this is a contract valued at close to $300 million here at Tabatinga in Lethem. As I said, I'm on the ground, accompanied by Juretha Fernandes and a very small team, but this is part of our parliamentary mandate to scrutinize. It's not just superficial scrutiny. It's not just armchair scrutiny. It's a work myself and our 12 members of parliament in the APNU are committed to doing. Coming on the ground and seeing for ourselves, talking with residents, talking with stakeholders. That other building I was showing you from across the way, I want to walk across and see it. $300 million. It is badly behind schedule. And this is the state of affairs we're visiting today. This seems to be the quarters where the men stay and perhaps materials are stored as well. We're at the back of the building and coming around to that other building I was showing you from inside that classroom. Trying to be careful knowing that here is a construction site. This is behind the two buildings. A third building now faces a different direction. I would just want to get a sense of what's happening here on this side here, because I want to be accurate with what we're saying. This is not about sensationalism. It is not about likes. It's not about shares. It is about being elected to do a job and trying to bring scrutiny to that. One of the workmen here, got some guys working on the roof up there. And just wanted to show you. This might be a canteen, but this is that other building we were showing you. This is that other building, and they're fortunate enough to have some of the flooring going in. This is simply about doing the work as members of parliament, holding government accountable. We sit in the National Assembly and we vote on these sums of monies being given to these projects, and we have every hope that they will be executed according to whatever is their scope of works and timelines and all of that. I'm going to go to the upstairs and see what's happening. We give ourselves to it, and this is the work we're committed to, making the lives of Guyanese better. And if these projects come off as executed, then our students are better off. They're housed better, they have the enabling environment to receive a good education, and they can go ahead, go forward, and become very, very productive citizens. Again, Tabatinga Secondary School here in Lethem. We are on the ground. We're not in the air, on the ground, seeing for ourselves the work that is happening here. Look at those guys working hard on that side there, putting in the work. And that's the other building that we came from. We were looking across from somewhere there. All right. This is where it's at. This is where we are heading downstairs. All right, and let's leave it there. Good folks, let us leave it there. This is the Tabatinga Secondary School, a contract that is valued close to $300 million. It is badly delayed at this point. I apologize for the wind in the microphone. It is badly delayed at this point. And we're asking the authorities to spare no effort to ensure that these projects are completed. Well, we cannot say in a timely manner at this point, but whatever new deadlines are set, that they are able to meet those deadlines, and that our children, the nation's children, can access these buildings as intended, and we can move education in this country forward, especially indigenous education, education in the hinterland, which is already disproportionate. That's going to do it for us at this end.